Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, welcome back to Blickling Farm. Alright, we check what's going on today. For a second there, I was almost going to say Baldacchino. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this front loader working here. I had this guy unloading the cow pasture, the pigs and beef facility. So now we have manure that is just chilling out there, good to go. We don't have a crazy amount yet, but we still have a good amount. So let's go ahead and take that rear weight off here. And what we need to do is we need to give our animals a little bit of, oh look at that, it's got like manure on it, that's kind of cool. We need to give them a little bit of water, a little bit of hay, and a little bit of straw. Straw for sure, water for sure. We could give them some silage and stuff as well. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna leave the bucket on for the time being. And I currently have the JCB unloading the combine on field 12 there. They're harvesting those oats that are chilling out there. And apparently they're gonna need some assistance. So we started that last episode. We're gonna finish that off hopefully this episode sometime. There we go. Let that guy fill up. I don't know how he's in traffic, but apparently he is. Oh, we're already driving on the crop. We might as well just sit here. And we do need to upgrade this combine at some point. Really? You're just going to go around in a circle? Sometimes courseplay doesn't make any sense to me. He wants to go in a circle. Oh, I know what he wants to do. It's because this is the course that it's, supposed to take. It still looks like rocks, which is kind of funny actually. We'll just back this up here. And then what we'll do is we'll put it right there. Good. And then we'll just finish working on this field. So there's the oats. I don't know how many oats we have now. I'd be kind of curious to find out. Let's see here. Oats. We have lots of sugar beets now. You can store TMR. Wonder where that storage is. Oats. We have 168,000 liters of oats, which is good because oats are worth a lot if memory serves. Is oats on here? 6. That's not that much. Same as wheat basically. Canola is worth a lot, but I don't have any more canola. All right. There we go. Let's get this guy rolling again. I thought oats were worth more than this. Oh, guess not. Yep, that's what I thought you were gonna do. You could tell just by the way it was lined up there. Usually they will line themselves up pretty good, but every now and then they decide not to, like that. Ah well. Anyways, you should be fine now. Cool. Let's go give this water to the animals. So basically, it's gonna be a bit of a animal maintenance episode, so to speak. Make sure we get a little bit, get them some water, get them some straw. There we go. Now I gotta bring up the information so I can see it's the right thing. Good. I wasn't sure. I was like, because what happens sometimes is if you don't, not with this trailer, it's fine, but with other trailers, if you don't bring up that F1 screen, what will happen is you'll just unload the water, but not actually go into the building itself. Usually that's with the coat universals. They're like that a bit more, and that's mainly because just because you can unload whatever's in there, even if you don't need it. Like for example, you can just with the coat universal trailers, you can just press X and it'll just unload whatever's inside of it. So, really, worker? Come on now, you're killing me here. There we go. And this is why I use courseplay sometimes, because the worker doesn't necessarily, if you stop a worker and then start a worker, it doesn't start where you want it to, ever. It always does things that you don't want it to, which is a pain. There we go. So he should be fine now, but I doubt it. Oh, is that all the water we have? Oh yes. It's funny because when with situations like this, what actually happens is it will consider the bucket part of how much it can hold. So it always throws me off, and I'm like, oh yeah, oh wait, no, there's not that much in there. Or like, why isn't it filling properly? Done that before. There we go. Fill up the cows. So they should take about 5,000 liters as well. You can actually see there's a little gauge on the side here, if you've never noticed that before. It's pretty fun to watch. Ding! Oh. Took all of that. Ah, that's interesting. Good for us, I suppose. Alright. Let's put the water away. And then we'll grab some straw. And we'll give them some straw as well. And do I have the forks over here? Of course I don't. I don't know why they're not over here, because that would make sense. And where are they then? Oops. Let's find out real quick here. Somewhere over here. Yeah, they're right there. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll leave the bucket here because we need it here anyways. And we'll just drop it over by manure. Just so we remember where it is. Because this is most likely why I would use it in the first place, is for this. No, don't fill it up with manure. Alright. Nice little pig facility there. Looks kind of cool. Too bad the pigs don't move in that little area. That would have been pretty neat, actually, if they were able to actually move there. 1 second, coffee break. Coffee. It's getting colder now, though. I'm in England. Remember, you're in England. So I think what we'll do is we'll try and upgrade the combine to one of the Massey Fergusons, I think, from the ICO pack. I believe the hard workers work fine with them, if memory serves. I don't use them very often because I don't like the way they work with courseplay. They don't work very well, and I tend to use courseplay a lot. If you've been watching me for any period of time, you probably realize that already. So that's one of the issues, or issues, depending on where you're from. I don't know if I'm not sure if that's a common pronunciation. It's definitely not in North America. If you're British, and I don't know if you're only from particular areas in England, do you actually say it issue like that? So I don't know. I think it's only in particular areas, if I had to guess. Alright, let's make this turn here. Grab the forks, wherever they are. And, ooh, that looks so nice. Let's go take a look at that real quick. Keep that running for a second. I love the way some of these crops look. Like, that looks awesome. Very cool. I think that's, yeah, it is oats. Or no, it's rye, sorry. That looks pretty cool. Anyways. Getting distracted. It's like, ooh. Also, depending on which map, I think the Old Ridge map is probably one of my favorites for the alfalfa. They did a good job on that as well. Where is it? I am looking for the forks, which are over here somewhere. I think they're in the corner over here somewhere. Or not. Oh, you know what? They're probably up there. Yeah, they're right there. Should have realized that. Alright. Over by the TMR mixer. Alright, let's do that then. But on the Old Ridge farm, which is the one done by OEB, they did a fantastic job. Once again, kudos to them for doing that. Let's grab this. Whoops. Apparently they were stuck in the ground a little bit. I don't think the mixing machine actually needs anything at the moment. Well, it needs silage bales, but we don't have any silage bales. Actually, I could... that'd be a little cheeky, but you could actually wrap these bales and make them silage bales, but that's a bit unrealistic. Alright, so The cows need straw. Let's go give them some straw. The pigs need straw too. Let's point the forks down so we don't pierce anybody accidentally. Alright. I do enjoy this map. Bob was asking me the other day if this was my quote-unquote favorite map, and I wouldn't go favorite British map. I wouldn't go that far. It just works well for my playstyle. So because I tended to drive all over the place, whether it's in ATS or whether it's in Farm Sim, and my playstyle. So because my playstyle is kind of like, I don't know, very relaxed, not very super strict, I guess, and I don't like concentrating a crazy amount when I'm driving on the main road. Like right now this is perfect, so like I can just drive and talk, because that's kind of what you have to do when you are on YouTube, is talk and do things at the same time. So if I'm on a British map, like a proper British map with like really narrow roads, I probably would be trying to concentrate more, I guess, and maybe talk less in some scenarios. I don't know. That works for some people, but I always, whenever this is just my personal opinion, but whenever I watch a video, or whenever I make a video, let's say, and I don't talk much in it, it always seems really strange. I don't know why. So like, if I'm watching a video and like there's like not very much talking, I'm like, I feel like there should be talking. I don't know. Maybe it's just due to the nature of my job, perhaps. Might be the case. But I always find that when I'm watching a video and there's like no talking, it always seems kind of odd. Alright, do we want disable auto loading? Yes. We're gonna grab we should be able to grab 3 bales of straw without a problem. Straw is pretty light in reality. If you try to do the same thing with silage bales, you would have much different much different scenario. Did I not pick that up? I bet you it didn't. No. So let's go. There we go. I thought I got those, but I guess I didn't. All right. Yeah. So I don't know why I feel that way, but I just the type of person I am. If I'm watching a video, like I expect people to talk for some reason. I don't know why. It's not that not that I'm against people who don't talk very much. It's just, I don't know, it's just a weird feeling I've always had. It's like, I'm like, because when you watch YouTube, for example, like you're watching it to be entertained, right? So in reality, if someone's not talking, you're not being entertained. That's, I guess, that's how I think of it. What do you guys, how do you feel about that? Leave me a comment below with what your thoughts are on that. Because I know some people agree with me and they're like, no, it's boring. I think I've brought up this topic before, and I asked people, I'm like, well, would you want me to make videos where I didn't talk as much? And people are like, no, don't do that. That would be so boring. And that's fine. That's fine. That's why I ask these questions. That's why I test things out, or try to test things out. Oh, that was a fail. That was a huge fail. Really? That's not gonna... Alright. I could use the auto loading function. That would make my life a little easier here. Let's see. Can I get both of these bales? That should be the interesting part, really. Alright. Oh, same thing. Yep, same thing. Oh well. We'll get this one here. And see, the funny thing is, when you do, depending on what you do in Farm Sim, sometimes it's not a problem. Like, it's not super difficult. Like, I find combining is one of my favorite activities in the game. It's like, it's one of the reasons why I end up doing it like almost every time. I'm like, oh, we'll just, what should we do? I'm like, oh, we'll just do some combining, because that's just one of the things I like to do. But front loader work like this, it's not my favorite. I don't mind doing it from time to time, but it's just, it's so finicky. And that's why they have the auto-loading function on front loaders on things like this. We'll just go for these ones over here that are already stacked. There we go. So that's why we have, I guess, front loader mounts You call them forks with auto load functions. Because if you don't like dealing with picking up the bales like that was like what I was doing right there, which is kind of annoying sometimes, you can just use the auto load function. It's not a problem. There we go. And if you're wondering what mod that was that allowed me to just pick up the bales and spread them manually like this, it's called the Bale Feed mod. You can get it on Mod Hoster. So that'll be 8,000 liters of straw, which is probably enough for the pigs and the cows. And do they need anything else? Looks like they are okay. They have 0 productivity. It was because the top of the hour hasn't come around yet. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's put the forks over by our bales of hay and straw over here. Whoa, where are you going, Iain? Just, I guess I wanted to go the other direction. Man, the bird sounds in this map can be so annoying. Actually, what was even worse, the Glenvar farm was even worse. It was like everywhere there was like bird sounds, and they were like really, really annoying bird sounds. If you watched that that particular live stream, it was just like the bird sounds. Like, I think I ended up muting the game because they were just so bad. There we go, perfect. That's the cows taken care of. Let's go check to see how much. Oh, I don't know if you can see that or not, but if you look at field number 12, they totally missed a huge strip there. Of course. Alright, let's see. How much manure do we actually have in here? Would it be enough for... No. 81,000 liters is not enough for a field. You need a lot of manure to like actually fertilize a whole field in this game. Of manure, at least. 1 second, coffee break. Alright, perfect. So what I'll do is I'll let these guys finish off this field, and then we'll come back next episode and we'll see what needs to be done. Alright, that'll be it for me for today, folks. My name is Iain Robson. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Blickling Farm. And if you did, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Blickling Farm. I'll catch you guys later.